When the noble princess learned that her fiancé had abandoned her to get engaged to his first love, she wasn't angry at all. Instead, she sent a congratulatory gift worth millions. The two opened the box in confusion, only to find a 20-meter-long bill inside. It clearly listed every single item the princess had ever bought for him. The two most glaring items on the bill were a $1 million luxury suit and a limited edition Patek Philippe watch, both of which Benjamin happened to be wearing at that very moment. Under the gaze of everyone present, Benjamin was so ashamed he wished he could disappear, hurriedly using his sleeve to cover the watch on his wrist. The man anxiously asked her what she meant by this. The princess told him to take off every piece of clothing she had bought for him. Unable to resist, Benjamin had no choice but to strip off everything that wasn't truly his, one item at a time. But little did he know, even if he stripped completely bare, the princess had no intention of letting him off so easily. It turned out they had first met through an arranged marriage between their families. At the time, the high-status princess hadn't really been interested in him, as he was inferior in status. Until one day, she witnessed Benjamin, who had severe mysophobia, rescuing a stray dog in the rain. That scene instantly touched the heart of someone who had grown up in a world of pretense. During their 3-year relationship, she constantly gave her fiancé all kinds of expensive gifts. Yet Benjamin, with his mysophobia, never once held her hand. He even insisted on having the same dish split into 2 separate servings by the waiter. Despite this, the princess patiently waited, hoping he would change for love one day. But just the day before their wedding, she saw with her own eyes Benjamin drinking from the glass Alice had left behind. In that moment, she realized his mysophobia was just an excuse to avoid intimacy with her. She immediately called off the engagement and announced the wedding was cancelled. But Benjamin argued it was just a thoughtless mistake, claiming he still loved her and wanted to marry her. Succumbing to his sweet talk, the woman reluctantly agreed to proceed with the wedding. Yet, right in the middle of the grand ceremony, Benjamin's Alice suddenly burst in, wearing a wedding dress. The princess instantly realized she was there to disrupt the wedding, and without hesitation, Benjamin abandoned her and chose to elope with Alice, leaving her alone to become a laughingstock in front of everyone. Furious, the princess was determined to get revenge. With one phone call, she ordered her subordinates to short all of Benjamin's family assets. Back at her company, the princess checked Benjamin's social media, only to find him publicly posting a photo of him kissing Alice. She was determined to see how long he could last without her support. Just then, her assistant reported that the opposing family's stock price had already dropped 7%, wiping out nearly $400 million in market value. But the princess felt it wasn't enough and ordered the short selling to continue. Soon, Benjamin's parents showed up at her door due to the plummeting stock price. But instead of bringing their son to apologize, they rudely demanded she stop the short selling, verbally promising that they would make him break up with Alice. They still thought the princess would obey them like she used to, not realizing it had all been for Benjamin's sake. Now that their relationship was over, she had no reason to hold back. After dealing with the two, she had them thrown out. Finally, Benjamin couldn't take it anymore and called to beg for mercy, but she hung up on him without a second thought. Seeing no other way, Benjamin rushed to the rooftop of the woman's company. He stood at the edge of the rooftop and started a live stream. He accused the woman of being an extremely controlling control freak. He blamed her for psychologically manipulating him during their relationship.